Hello everyone. In this video, we discuss about the concept of object-oriented programming language in C++. Object-oriented programming or OOPS refers to languages that uses object in programming. Object-oriented programming aims to implement real-world entities like inheritance, hiding, polymorphism, etc. in the C++ programming. The main aim of the OOPS is to implement real-world entities like inheritance, hiding, polymorphism, etc. The aim of the OOP is to binding together the data and the function that operates on them, so no other part of code can access the data except the function. The various concept of OOPs are, let us see the concept one by one. First one is a class, then object, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, and polymorphism. Class is similar to a container where we can keep collection of properties. The building blocks of C++ that leads to object-oriented programming is a class. It is a user-defined data types. It holds the own data members and member function. It accessed and used by creating a instance of that class. A class is like a blueprint of the object. The class properties are data and method. For example, consider the class of cars. There may be many cars with different names and brands, but all of them will share some common properties, like all of them will have four wheels, speed limit, and mileage range, etc. So here the car is the class, and wheel, speed limit, and mileage are their properties. The class is a user defined data type that has data members and member functions. Object is the instance of class. Object is used to invoke the members of the class. An object is an identifier entity with some characteristics and behavior. An object is an instance of class. The class is defined, no memory is allocated, but when it is initialized, the memory is allocated. Object takes up space in memory and have an associated address like a record, structure, or union. Car consider as a class as it has some properties. All these properties can activated only through the key. So similar to the class can be activated through the objects. Encapsulation. The wrapping up of data and methods into a single unit is called as an encapsulation. The encapsulation is the most useful feature of class. It hiding the essence. It hiding the data. The member and methods can prevent from the external access. Encapsulation leads the concept of data hiding, which means data is prevented form. For example, we consider the capsule for encapsulation. Capsule is a medical property. Capsule is a medical properties. In this encapsulation is defined as binding together the data and the function that manipulate them. In this encapsulation, it hiding the external hide from the external access. The capsule is considered for the data hiding. Abstraction. Data abstraction is one of the most essential and important features of object-oriented programming in C++. Abstract means displaying only essential information and hiding the details. Data abstraction refers to providing only essential information about the data to the outside world, and it hiding the background details or implementation. We consider the example power, calculating the power of number. We know about the power but don't know about the what actually the algorithm begins and the methods or mechanism. All are things hidden from the user. Essential future used from user and without including the background details. And also another example, accelerator and brake. when the driver accelerate the car means its speed will be increased, and suddenly he break the car means its speed will be reduced. The internal execution or mechanism begin to the height for the driver. Only accelerator and brake is for the futures. Inheritance is the process of creating a new class from an existing class. It allows class to inherit properties and method from the another class. The class that inherit from another class is called as subclass or child class. The class being inherited is called as the parent class or base class. Why we using the inheritance in C++ means it allows programmer to reuse the code and creating classes based on existing classes and specify new implementation while maintaining the same behavior. For example, a child inherits some properties from their parents such as ability to speak, walk and eat. These properties are inherit from the class which derives the characteristics from the animal class. The in inheritance it leads to it having the five types of inheritance. First one is a single level inheritance or single inheritance, and multiple inheritance, multi-level inheritance, hierarchical inheritance and hybrid inheritance. These are all the five types of inheritance. Polymorphism. Polymorphism means it has the ability to take more than one form. Poly means more than one form and morphism means a different form. In it ability of any data to be processed in more than one form. In polymorphism, it can be classified into two types: compile time polymorphism and runtime polymorphism. Compile time polymorphism is classified into two types: functional overloading and operator overloading. And runtime polymorphism means it having a function overriding. We consider the polymorphism, the shape, it having the square, circle and rectangle. Uh, these are all the examples of polymorphism. The advantages of OOPS are reusability. Inheritance allows code reuse, improve code quality and saving time. And encapsulation, it provides data integrity and privacy. And flexibility and scalability. OOPS enable easy addition and modification of feature without impact the entire code base. Code organization and code maintenance, code reusability and better problem solving. These are all the advantages of object oriented programming in the C++. Thank you for watching me the video. Thank you.